Everyone has habits that can either help or hurt their daily life. By observing my own routines, I've noticed that there are two changes I would like to make. My first goal is to create a consistent study routine to improve my grades and stay more organized. My second goal is to reduce the amount of time I spend using electric devices, watching YouTube or any other engaging platform online. I believe that making these changes will help me manage my time better, become more responsible, and improve my overall school grades. My first goal is to create a consistent study routine. Instead of only studying when I have a test or assignment coming up, I want to set aside time each day to review what I learned in school and complete any work I need to do. Having a regular routine will help me stay caught up with my classes and understand the material better in general. It could also improve my grades because I would have more time to practice and prepare instead of waiting until the last minute and procrastinating. A study routine could make school feel less stressful because I would know what I need to accomplish each day. My second goal is to reduce the amount of time I spend using electronic devices. I often spend more time on my devices than I intend to, and sometimes I waste time thinking about using them when I could be doing something way more productive. I want to become better at controlling my screen time and myself instead of allowing my devices to control how I spend my free time. Reducing my device use would give me more time to study, participate in hobbies, spend time with other people, and simply take a break without constantly looking at a screen. Like what I said in Module 2, my assignment, I would use positive reinforcement to help me reach my destined goals. When I complete all of my homework, additional schoolwork, or extracurricular assignments and essays, I may get extra screen time for myself as a reward. In order to stop myself from watching more, the screen time regulation on devices is extremely beneficial to me, except sometimes I might want to figure out the password my mom set when I'm extremely desperate. I would implement this reinforcement each day. First, I would finish my studying and important assignments due. Then, if I completed my goal, I could use my devices for a set amount of time. One obstacle I might face is feeling tired or wanting to relax instead of doing my schoolwork. To make this easier, I can create a specific study time of 40 minutes for every subject, 5-minute break in between to switch subjects, and work on the next. This is called the Pomodoro method, and I use this quite frequently because this is a really effective way for me to study. I can also put my electric devices away while I study to avoid distractions. Though I do use lo-fi music to help me study more, I could use maybe like something else that might replace using devices to listen to music. One obstacle is that my devices are always easily accessible and available, which can make it tempting to use them even when I have other things to do. To lessen these obstacles, I can set screen time limits, like I said, keep my devices away from me while studying, and find other activities to do during my free time. For example, just a couple days ago, I made a lemonade stand. Now, this lemonade stand was actually a great way to take my time away from devices because making lemonade for people, I feel like this is a really beneficial way to also make money for myself, have a really great time while also lessening the time of my screen time. To assess my progress, I can keep track of how often I follow my study routine and how much time I spend using electronic devices each week on average. At the end of each week, I can look at my progress and decide what is working and what I need to change. By regularly checking my habits, I can see whether I am getting closer to my goals or I need to make adjustments when necessary. To help me reach my goals, I will ask the people closest to me to support and encourage me. Even if most of the responsibility should be on my shoulders, I do think other people being there might also help and benefit me from not being on task. For my goal of creating a consistent study routine, I could depend on my parents to remind me to stay on track and encourage me to finish my schoolwork before using my electronic devices. I can also ask my best friends to encourage me to stay focused and not distract me when I need to study. The course that I learned, studying with different people or different environments is also a great way to be better at studying. I think staying with friends might be a little bit distractive, but being able to have different groups and changing places to study is actually really effective, and I think that's a great idea for me. For my goal of reducing my electronic device use, I can depend on my sister because she's always trying to find a way to tattletale on me. Having a security guard-ish next to me at all times might actually be really beneficial because it'll make you stop wanting to watch YouTube or Roblox or whatever. Having people around me who support my goals will make it easier to stay motivated and help myself be accountable. Overall, reaching these goals will help me become more responsible with my time and more in control of my daily habits. And by creating a consistent study routine and reducing my use of electronic devices, with support of my family and friends, I believe I can make these changes and build better habits that will benefit me in the future. Thank you.